I think there is a little bit of a problem. We're all analyzing issues on symptoms of what happened here and there. I think we should look at the real thing. The question is the NRM being managed well? And I think that's the first question. The next question is the people in NRM should know that whenever you do this kind of things, you stain the party. You actually stain it, you spoil it. Number three, you might think you're making one person lose, but you are making the whole party lose. So let us start from that point of view. And please, Mr. Tango Doi is a chairman. He was in Western Province. I don't think he was even part of some of the things that happened in Nakawa West, for example. What happened in Nakawa West? They started election at 12, they finished at 2, they kept on dilly-dallying, they kept on hiding. The person who won was actually announced, every newspaper announced her. Then in the evening, sometime later on, some funny people came with some sort of funny results, and they said this is the person who had won. It was a lie. So Tango Doi was not there. This is certain people who have got their interests within the party hierarchy. There are people who are spoiling these elections. It's not the people in the Secretariat. Another point I want to make, and this is very, very clear, is that the candidates themselves, the political class, have got no manners. Some of them need to change their behavior. And it is this group that we should talk about. You are talking about one group against the other. We had 72 areas of elections. If you look very carefully, maybe about 10 of them or so had problems. The question is who are creating those problems? Nobody is talking about the people creating problems. They are talking about electional officers, those who were bribed. Maybe they are about 10. The one in Nakawa was given money. Everybody knows about that. And she was all over the place. And unfortunately, the Nakawa election has completely dumped the whole of Kampala. So what has happened? Everybody in Kampala is very annoyed with what happened. And people eventually, it is going to impact on those who they call MPs to be, and those who are, even the president himself. So they have stained the party. In my opinion, this is all because of bad behavior and greed that has come into the political fray. And to make it worse, it now puts an impact on multi-parties. Are we as Ugandans ready to run political parties? Can we? My answer is that the management of political parties leaves a lot to be desired, and we need to review them very quickly. Let us not pick on one person or the other. Let's look at the whole system. The whole thing is not doing very well.
In the latest episode of the president, at least one of them, he has clearly asked the chairperson of the Electoral Commission to announce the rightful winners, begging the question, were those announced the rightful ones or not? If he does go on to announce the right winners as he has been directed, what happens to those that had been previously announced? Doesn't that raise even more chaos?
The only way I'll believe that one is if the one of Nakawa, where we are, where NBS is, who won, is announced. Because the person was clearly put in the newspapers, she had won, and later on, people went and forged all sorts of things and brought them. And it is somebody within the hierarchy who told the returning officer not to announce her. If they do that one, then I'll know that is true. Otherwise, what they are doing is what they call damage control. People are trying to be nice. But there are people who got involved in making sure the rightful winners were not given the win. And that's very unfortunate. I mean, in my sincere opinion, time has come to agree when mistakes are made, we correct them and we move forward. And if they don't, the presidential election is going to have problems. The parliamentary system will have problems. Let us not look at individuals now. Let's look at the whole thing. NRM as a party has been stained and damaged because of these primaries. A lot of people have misbehaved, and I agree with the president, if it can be done. I don't think it will be, because the people who ordered some of these elections to be changed are very big people within the system.
Finally, but by no means least, how did your political party end up with individuals who do not understand the danger to the political party of announcing people who did not win? How did you end up with these individuals? A, the person who orders and the person who actually does it, don't they understand the obvious danger of doing this to the party and to democracy?
Example, the one of Nakawa West was because of hate. Some gentleman hates the person who won. Actually hates to an extent that he lies. So in my opinion, the hate by some people against other members of the political party is unfortunate. Because either you join a party and work with everybody, those you like and those you don't like, and try to convince them that we are all in one house, or you forget about parties and we look for another system. These problems are within the system. There is, first and foremost, there is embedded sectarianism in this country. There is embedded hate. There is greed. There is all sorts of things. And people use this, and you'll be surprised. Somebody comes from another constituency to fight a person because they are worried if this person went to parliament, it might affect them. And this is a very, very unfortunate thing. The one of Nakawa West was actually, they have been fighting her right from Arusha. And we know who are fighting her. They are within the system. So what we need to do is, let's stop the hate. There is no need for hate. Let us have people who have got ability. Let us try and mentor them to become good leaders. Let us forgive. And if you have got something against somebody, sit down and sort it out. We need to change our attitude, and we need to look at this country as our country, and the people who are our brothers and sisters who you want to lead, give them the confidence that you're a good leader. A good leader is not a person who is supposed to be substandard. He's supposed to be a man or woman.
Thank you very much. That is Captain Edward Francis Babu.